Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is.
You know what
We're
I'm
live
saying? So
now,
I'm happy
Josh.
for him.
We're
Okay,
live now, Josh. Um,
welcome back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially back. Uh, it's been a long time coming.
Yes, sir.
We we were smacking them up towards the end of the year.
Had a great playoffs.
Bruh, I cannot believe Texas Tech was the only one that we missed on. The only one.
4 red zone possessions, 0 points.
And Oregon
What
also
we have
turned,
in plus 15 and a half?
bro. I don't know. It was more than enough, bro. It was more than enough.
More than enough.
Like it was
We
more than
told y'all it
enough.
was going to happen to Alabama. We told y'all it was
Well,
going to happen to Oklahoma.
that was an
We
easy
told y'all
one.
it was going to happen to Ohio State.
I don't
It
think
was
we
too
were.
many points.
Were we recording around that time?
I think the last game that we recorded on was Ohio State.
Okay. Because
So
I
that would
was
have been that. Yeah, that was the Indiana Alabama weekend, I believe.
okay. Because I'm like, bro, I don't remember, but I remember just telling people about Indiana. I'm like, bro, they're Alabama can't run
Yeah,
the ball. They can't run the ball, and
the Ohio State spread
Indiana.
was too big.
Well, we said that. What did it start
We
off
told
like
people.
11 or what was
Yeah,
it?
and that was way too much.
That was
It
way
was
too
way
much.
too
Then
much.
with the teaser, we were like, bro, and as the week kept going by, it kept going. I think it closed at like eight or nine or something crazy. But I'm like, bro,
Still too much.
that's still too much,
Still
bro.
too much for a playoff game.
Especially for a team that I laid my eyes on. No way. No, they're not losing by that much.
Man, but we got a funny slate here.
Yeah. So we'll start with the obvious one with Bill Belichick and TCU. Um, they got their doors blown off last time they played them. This game is in Ireland, Josh. You know how I feel about that. I really do want to
It's
take
indicative in
TCU,
the points. Look at all the other points games compared to this one.
bruh. And then you know how them Ireland games go. They always are tight. They're competitive games, but I do think TCU is the better team. And I'm
Correct.
the only way I would lean anything North Carolina would be because, bro, like at some point you got to do something. I still think you're going to be a bad football team this year,
Mm-hmm.
but you know everything's a new year when you start 0-0 and you got aspirations. When you have
Yeah,
no wins or no losses, you can dream big. So I do expect them to
correct.
dream big in week one. What are your thoughts?
I mean, Carolina, they're still a couple years away. Bill Belichick took the recruiting approach, so I think they had like a top 30 or 40 class. So he's going to be playing a bunch of freshmen. I'm sure by week 5, week 8, we'll see a better Carolina. But this week, they're playing a team with veterans. TCU is a real program. I think they got a quarterback at the portal from Harvard. You know,
Yes, sir.
solid. He ran through the Ivy League. Had a really good. So I mean, they lost Josh Hoover to Indiana, so that lets you know what type of player that TCU is able to get. Like they're able to
Yeah,
get Josh Hoover to come there for a couple of years. We always like Josh Hoover. I've never had an issue. I thought he was a good player. Kurt Signetti said the same thing I did, so obviously we're on the right path. So TCU by this, we were laughing because this wasn't 9.5. It's been up. We were laughing
yeah.
because
It
this was
was
at like it
7. It
didn't
was at
open
7.
this, and we
No.
said that's still not enough. That's still not enough.
Bro, the
That's
only
still
reason
not
I
enough.
said it's enough because, bro, I just know how these overseas. There's only been one
Yeah,
blowout, and it was the Notre Dame, I believe, Notre Dame versus Navy, and they just
yeah,
smoked their
which
boots.
is a blowout every time.
Yeah, every time. So, I mean, bro, they don't have a defensive coordinator. It's a shit show over there at
I
North
forgot about
Carolina.
that, bro. Oh my
They
god.
like you see recruits going to different schools talking junk about Carolina is not the place to be. Get
They're
me
the
out of
laughing
here.
stock of college football right now, bro.
Yeah, and Josh, let's not forget about their GM that you've been calling out for the last 2
Hey,
years.
Michael Lombardi's a joke, and once again he's gone. So, I mean, but that's Carolina. What they got going on? They at this point they are a 9.5 point dog against to the TCU's of the world, and so
Bro.
You know,
I think their win total is like 4.5.
and that's going to be a stretch. We've been through their schedule. I mean, they got Miami coming to Carolina. They got a lot of games, but I mean, they're not. I'd be surprised if they beat Wake Forest. That's
No.
how down bad Carolina is right now. Wake Forest is probably a step ahead of them off it, just because of the like. Bill Belichick still has to adjust to coaching college football, bro. And so like this isn't. It's not bad on him. It's just the fact that have been able to get the talent there. So this spread tells you everything you need to know. And I wouldn't be surprised if TCU doesn't cover this spread.
So you're leading.
Even with our teaser, I mean, we're wonderful with our teaser.
Well,
absolutely wonderful with the teaser.
So let me ask you this, Josh. Would you recommend anybody taking Carolina for any teasers or points?
Absolutely not. I would. If you got Carolina in your ticket, we always say we want to sit back, crack our drink open, and enjoy the game.
Relax.
There is no world where I can pick Carolina and be.
Bro, I've been doing the same thing. Every time I go to make a ticket, I'm like, all right, maybe I need to make a safety net ticket and take Carolina. Then every time I go to click the button, I go, bro, I can't, bro. If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So I can't do it, Josh. I can't do it.
Right. This is a 31-17, 34-20 type win. You know what I'm saying? I think they win by 2 TDs.
I really do see. I do see Carolina playing competitive for of the game.
Yeah,
I don't even know if
they did last time. The first drive.
I don't even know how to explain it. I think they're going to have like competitive like drives or like stops, not a half, but like just all over the place. Like sometime in the fourth they're going to get a stop, sometime in the first they're going to score, then they want to score get to the. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think this game is going to go. I think TCU is going to sustain drives. They're going to have about 10 to 12 drives. I think they're going to score at least 4 times. So I don't. Can Carolina score 28 points?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, TCU won what? 9 games back-to-back years. I mean, Sonny Dykes is no joke. We talked about this. 2 years ago? He played against Deion, got embarrassed. Was that 2 years ago, 3 years ago? TCU played Deion. That was the first game where everybody was all over Colorado. TCU got embarrassed. Since then, they played Carolina, and last year, you see what he did to them. So I already know his team's going to be prepared. They got a lot of veterans through the portal. We don't even have to keep going on. I feel like there's other games that we probably have more conversation about because this one's pretty cut and dry. Only thing that's holding this up is the fact that it's in Ireland.
Bro, really? That's
it.
That's the only thing that's really holding it up.
We could have played this at a neutral site, and I bet the spread would be higher for TCU, and we'd still be like, okay, bet.
No, for sure. San Jose and USC. So 39 and a half.
It's a lot of points. But we say it every week. These spreads be high. People cover.
They don't have no excuse, bro. Like USC is time, bro. I be seeing brackets with people. I think they had the number 1 recruiting class last year, if I'm not mistaken. So
correct. They
had number 1 recruiting class. So obviously, every single player that they bring in is not going to be a super impact. But you're expected to be in that top echelon, and everybody has USC in their brackets or somewhere floating around that
9-3,
that 9th through 11th playoff spot. So,
yeah.
I mean, like we've been saying over the months off air, is it gotta look a certain way, right? Mm-hmm. And you don't want to run into the Notre Dame problem where, okay, you played San Jose State and you beat them by 28, and Michigan or whoever's close to you played San Jose State and they beat them by 36, and y'all got the same record, and that's the only thing that's a tiebreaker. Now you look stupid because you tussled with San Jose State at the beginning of the season and you only won by 28 points. That's almost unacceptable because who does San Jose? I think they're in like a complete rebuild.
Where they lost their quarterback the last week of the portal because when Miami took Mensa, Duke took their quarterback. So that that was like the last day of the portal. So they lost their quarterback the last day of the portal. So I have no idea who's playing quarterback for them. But I'm
Yeah,
telling you now, the coach probably had no idea in February when they, you know what I'm saying. So this is a total rebuild here. They normally have a good running back or two, but I mean, we're putting 8-9 in the box because you can't throw the ball. So
yeah,
I think USC. I mean, they're out talented them. I mean, it's a home game. You can look at this the over under. It says 60.5. I completely expect this to be a 51-7, 51-10
bro.
type game. I
I
think I
expect them
think
to,
they hang 50 on them.
bro. I think they win by at least 40. I really do.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
really do. I do too.
This is a game where I'm like, only reason I wouldn't say. Let me see. How do you get 40 in football?
Well, that's why I said they got to get 50
So they're
points
probably going to win
because
by either 38 or 41 or more. So it's going to be
yeah,
somewhere.
absolutely.
So I feel like this. I would just take it down 1.5 to 38.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like just to give you some.
absolutely.
You know,
If we want to stay true to the numbers that we like, I would be at a 34.5, a
yeah.
37.5, because that
But they're
38,
winning.
that's somewhere. I want that 38. If I'm gonna do
But
that, I want the 38.
they're winning by 5 touchdowns.
And that's 42. So 52-10. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they're gonna get into that. I wouldn't be surprised to see USC cover most of that 60.5 themselves.
Bro, okay,
You know
so
what I'm saying?
let's walk me through it. The 60. So what do you anticipate
I mean, you got
USC?
his picture. You got his picture on here. So this is a returning quarterback that a lot of people like. You know what I'm saying? Mava's in that top 10, 15, however you want to rank the quarterbacks in college football. He's in the top half. In his second year as a starter at USC with Lincoln Riley. It's USC, bro. It should be talent
Yeah.
everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it should. They were beating teams last year by a lot of points. So I don't think the scoring point for them. It's always been one thing: what are they going to do on defense? And against this team, they should be able to exert themselves on defense.
Well, here's my thing with them. I, I think if you just went football related, no point spread, anything, if you put them on a neutral field and you took off the helmets, logos between San Jose State and USC and just watch them practice, it will be a huge difference. So you know me,
Should
that's my
be.
motto. When we're looking at games,
Should be.
if they practice together, you took off the logos, would you be able to distinguish the difference? And I think
Yeah.
you would with USC when they get on the field. What's stopping them from scoring almost every drive? Like, what does San Jose State have for USC not to score almost every drive?
It's funny. It's funny you said that. I mean, we normally say we're right around 11, 12 possessions a football game. I mean, I just looked it up because I figured you was going this way. They're returning 23% of their defensive production. So that means they pretty much have two guys that started last year.
Two guys.
So that's a whole rebuild on defense. A total rebuild on defense. So they have nobody in their secondaries returning. Against a team that's going to have a returning quarterback that's Lincoln Riley, that's going to have all types of route combinations. You know, this one's pretty cut. Another one, 40. If you want to take it down to 34.5, that's fine. I don't even think you need to do that. But if that's what you want to do, you can.
Honestly, bro, I think you could take this one. Like, I think a lot of people, Josh, when they're doing their sports book, some of them don't have the teasers that we have. This one right here, yo, I think the minimum you get on like bookie sites is like 39.5. Bro, if you take 3 points off of it, I think that's too much. If you just get it to 38, and you're fine.
You're good.
They're winning by
38. You're fine. Absolutely, they have no choice.
They're winning by. They're winning by.
If USC, yeah, they have to.
And what's another thing you always talk about, John? They got young guys that need to get on the field. So
exactly, we're in the NIL era. You got to play those guys.
You got to play those guys. So you don't have time to be playing around. You don't have time to be playing around with San Jose State.
And I just seen a graphic that they said at least about five of that number one class is starting
Classes.
in this game.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that. Yep.
So that lets me know that this is talent coming. You know what I'm saying? It may not be, it may not be the most experienced talent, but this is the perfect game to, give up a play and then go right back and make a play, and for them young guys. So yeah, 38 is probably. I said 34 is the lowest, but bro, you don't really need all of that. And if you're on other books like FanDuel or the DraftKings, like this picture is, Bet365, Fliff, like alt spread. This is where if you can't do the teasers, do the alt spread. Break it down, take a field goal off. Yeah, bro, alt spread it. Don't settle.
Don't settle. Well, so another thing, Josh, for this game, I really like the player. I like Maav, his over on his passing yards.
Where's it at?
I think, bro. So I got a graphic here. So let me read this. We're gonna call it stats and info. I was talking to the model. So this is what I found. This is what I found from last year. So let me scroll up. And this ain't just AI data either. This is me finding information, putting it in AI, and like, okay, this is what I'm seeing. Am I tripping? Or like this is correct? So I went and got his full body of work. What he did against certain defenses, top 5, all of that. So he has, let's see. Where's it at? Like, this is crazy when I read this to you. It is 1932. Where is it at? Let's see, hold on. This, when I read this to you, you're gonna be like, all right, bro. Like, how does that even happen? Okay. So last year, he went over 220 yards, 12 of 13 games. 230 yards, he went over 12 of 13 games. So, if you're alt spreading it, and you take 220, that's literally purposes because he did 220 and 230 at the same amount of hit rate. His next one, 240, 11 out of 13. That's 84%. 250, 84%. So there's no point of taking 240 or 220.
It's the same.
It's the same.
250 sounds like it's well.
It is. Okay, 260 was 9 out of 13. This is the first drop where we get to 69%. And when you're betting 69%, you'll take that all day.
You living with that.
270 is 8 out of 13. So we're still over half. He's thrown for 270 and above in 8 of 13 games. 8 of 13 games. So they have his line at, I think they got it at 300. That's a little aggressive.
Shit. I don't know if that's aggressive.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's at like 200 by halftime.
Bro, he's definitely gonna light him up.
I mean, bro, we just talked about the secondary. They don't have one returning on
284. They have it on. He's going. If you had to ask me and say, what would you bet on? He's going over that.
I take him at like 275.
Yeah, if you want to be safe, yeah, but he's going over that line, Josh. And the running back, King Miller, he was a dog last year.
Correct.
I think he got hurt, but his rushing yards at 73. He's going over that. He's going
easy.
Probably
in the first half. That's one big play.
Exactly.
140-yard run and we're home.
Exactly.
The only thing is you got to worry with his one is he probably won't run much in the second half. You want that 73 early.
Yeah, facts.
Because like we said, they got to play young guys.
The last one we'll discuss on air is Memphis versus UNLV. So that is the one where we have been saying all summer. You know, when we say something all summer, bro, we got to stick with it. We did. I don't know. I think we said UNLV will win the game, but we said that game is going to be a close game.
Correct.
That game is
We're
going
yeah, I agree with you. We got to stay where we was at
to,
because we have to.
because like I can't remember what we were saying. We just couldn't. Like we kept looking at this spread like, bro, we got my man
Who was on
Charles Huffman.
UNLV?
Yeah, bro. Just I don't think the game is going to go the way that people think they are. That UNLV is going to run them over. I do think they will win. I think they will win. But man, with 7-point teaser with Memphis,
I mean, anything around 10, I'm comfortable with.
they're not getting smoked.
I don't think they're getting smoked, bro. I mean, UNLV, do they smoke people? Yeah, they may smoke somebody that's in a lower FBS than them, but Memphis is a legit program with a legit coach.
The quarterback is Jackson Arnold. And David or
whatever. And he's splitting reps in his fifth year. I mean, this guy was starting at Auburn 2 years ago. a year ago. And now he's at UNLV split.
Well, Josh, he was starting. Don't skip over Oklahoma.
So, yeah, I mean, before he even got to Auburn. So he got 2 opportunities at big SEC programs, bro, and did nothing.
So that says a lot. So unless he comes out and he's so I'm trying not to go against my word, but that Memphis, I don't know about money line, but that regular 4.5 is looking.
That looks right up my alley.
It jumped all the way up to 6 before, or 6.5.
Yeah, it was at 6.
That's
and
crazy.
We were trying to figure out all summer,
bro,
what?
Why?
What does UNLV have? I know they had Jackson Arnold, but that's not enough for me. I've seen Jackson Arnold play. And I mean, Memphis got kids out the portal. They got a new coach that I like. We like Charles Huff. We like the quarterback that they got coming back, Stokes. And then you got to think, most of that Memphis team, they were really solid last year. They lost down the stretch, so they didn't get into. They was in that USF. You know what I'm saying? They were one of those teams that was like USF last year that you just didn't want to play them. But they lost a couple games down the stretch. Their coach got hired at Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? So he left Memphis to go to the SEC. That's one that lets you know that the brand of football that they were already playing there. They didn't have a total overhaul. It's still some stuff there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Memphis is one of those schools that always has talent. No matter, I don't know why. It's Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? So Memphis always has talent, and they have a good football. They have a good football program. So I'm with you. I don't think we should waver. Especially, I'm not wavering with Jackson Arnold as the quarterback that I'm betting on with the money line, because like we just said, I can't comfortably watch that game and be like, the only thing I'm comfortable taking Jackson Arnold for is his rushing yards. If it ain't his rushing yards, then it's skeptical to take anything with Jackson Arnold.
Yeah. I really do think that this will be a close. It's a late night game. And I already see we'll be riding high. We got all our picks together, and we're sitting here like this will be the game that we're gonna sweat or just look like, okay, all right now. Do I need to cash out?
This is the game I have the most question mark.
Yeah, this is the game because it can literally go either way. So I think that pretty much for the games that we wanted to talk about, that we're going to talk about, those 3, I think we got to discuss other teams other matchups that are going to be in week 1 that we had some thoughts on that we want to get off the air. What do we say, Josh? So I'm going to ask you a series of questions, Josh.
All right,
I'm going to ask you a series of questions to see what you say. What is your answer? There's 2 spots in the national championship. There's only 3 teams that should be in the national championship game.
I have no choice.
So there's 2 spots, Josh, and there's 3 teams that come to mind, in my mind, that should be in the national championship. There's only 2 spots. If you had to say, what would be those 3 teams for 2 spots?
Let's start with I'm gonna go in order of importance of winning for that program. 1A, 1B, 1C are all Texas, Oregon, and Notre Dame. In no order. All three of them need to figure it out. They have no choice.
So, Chad, there's, as you know, the national championship game only has 2 spots. There's 3 teams that we named that need to be there. So I don't know what y'all think, but
we've been being tough on them shit. But I'm gonna say this: those 3 better be in the Final Four. So we'll take a little step back.
No, sir.
4 spots.
No, sir.
Well, this is the thing. If they get to that point, if Notre Dame is in that 4th spot
Josh,
and they lose,
no, because all 3 of them have been in that spot already.
Texas hasn't.
Yes, they have. They lost to Ohio.
I mean, they were a game away, yes.
Twice.
And Oregon, I mean, Oregon's got beat by 2-3 touchdowns both times.
Josh, no. I'm sorry to correct.
Texas didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Josh, okay, they lost to Washington in the Final Four.
Yeah, in the Final Four.
And they lost to Ohio State and where?
Well, yeah, Final Four. But that was a different setup. When the 12 teams.
That was.
But this is the thing, bro.
Was that 12 teams?
I think.
Yeah.
The 12 teams was 2 years ago. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Then they lost to Ohio State in the Final Four. So I mean, it's on them, bro. I mean, those 3 teams, bro. You have coaches, continuity.
If I had to put it in order, I would say Oregon, Texas, Notre Dame, only because Notre Dame has already been to the Natty. And they shouldn't even – I don't want to say they shouldn't have been there, but they had a great run. Right?
They were a year early.
But we're saying they need to be in the Natty based off of what that nonsense that they pulled last year by starting 0-2 and crying about
it. and not playing in your bowl game.
Yeah, so I fully expect that. They should
be undefeated when we do this show in December. There's no excuse, and I know Miami plays them. I don't care. I'm going to the game. I don't care. I love Miami. They better beat us.
They have to.
There's no reason.
They literally have to.
They have no
Notre
choice.
Dame has to go undefeated, and they have to beat everybody by like damn near 20. Like I know football don't work like that, but yes, it does.
But it has to work that way for them.
But
I just watched Signetti do it,
bruh. In
that same state. Okay, so what's your case for Texas?
So we off air chat. We have discussed Texas has been top 5 in the last 5 or 4 years in recruiting.
Easy.
This is me and Josh actually gave Arch Manning a break. We said last year, y'all need to relax. Like, bro, he's only a sophomore. Like
first time starter.
Relax. He's just his first year as a starter. And Quinn Ewers was a really good college quarterback. He was never going to start over Quinn. Never. Quinn went down to Alabama and beat Alabama.
Correct. Quinn, I don't know why people forget, but yeah, Quinn was a hooper.
Exactly. So now he's in year 3. We do have those expectations for us. So
it's go time.
It's go time. Right? Texas
spent money on wide receiver.
Money at wide receiver. They spent money at running back, and supposedly they fixed their. There you go. Took the word. They fixed their O-line, so that they couldn't score last year. So this year, like football, 90% of the time nowadays is not about defense. It's about who could put the ball in the hoop. Who could get it? You
got to be able to, bro. You got to score, bro.
Because, right, besides like Miami's defense, yada, yada, but for the most part, you got to be able to score. Because when you're playing against a good offense, 12 possessions, they're going to score 3-4 times, bro. And your defense very well could have did a good job. So your offense has to be competent.
We've seen it with Miami. You know what I'm saying? The defense was great, but the offense couldn't score like Indiana's could score.
Yeah,
you got to score, bro.
So that's my thing with Texas. So they have no excuse now. They can score. They have baby Julio, baby Jeremiah Smith over there, Cam
Cam
Coleman.
Coleman, yeah,
No, I don't want to hear it. Like there should never be a third down where you need a bucket and you don't have no one to throw to. No, sir. No, sir. Because if he's one on one,
They shouldn't be in negative third downs. They should be in third and manageables
all the time.
With what they
So
brought
that's
in,
my
it should be a third and manageable, yeah.
And you have unlimited resources.
Unlimited.
You have
correct.
You have coaching staff continuity, team continuity.
Will Muschamp.
Yeah, you should
right in
be international.
Yeah, come on.
And
I don't care what you got going on off the field, too.
I don't have a problem with Texas international champion. I want to see them do good because I think it's good for football. But it's time for them to drop their nuts, and they also got to beat Georgia when it counts.
Yeah, when it counts. Got to beat Kirby when it counts. Okay, what's the case for Oregon? Because it's pretty much the same thing.
Bro, they might be worse because at least
because you're getting smoked in public.
Because at least Texas puts up a fight and they play hard. Oregon, they got their asses beat by Indiana.
56-22. 56-22.
Let's go back one more year. I don't even know what the score was. They got ran out. Jeremiah Smith of Ohio State came and put the belt to their ass.
Right. Again, with a quarterback that got drafted, Dylan Gabriel, last year, I mean, everybody got Dante Moore going first round, top 10. No excuse. Evan Stewart's back, the wide receiver they got from A&M. He had messed up his leg or something last year. They have no excuse at Oregon. You got Ugalele's brother there at defensive end. Everybody's told me that he's a first rounder. I'd like to see it. Haven't seen it. It's just a lot of talent over there. Out the portal, they got the guy from Minnesota that's a hometown kid, Corey Parrish. He's gonna be a household name by the end of this year. He plays safety and wide receiver. He did that for Minnesota. He's there out the portal, but there's no excuse. And I say that to say this because who was the guy that got drafted that we liked, the safety? Stop Thielman. They lost him. Replaced him. Right? Yeah, yes, sir. Replaced him with Corey Parrish, which is another All-American safety. No excuse.
Bro, they have
no excuse.
Was it DeCurian Moore? Did they? What was the guy? What was the other guy?
Gatlin Blair. He was on a mission trip. Now he's back. Gatlin Blair, number 13.
Come on,
bro. They got and we're just naming it. The running backs. They got young running backs. That's probably the one area that they're young in. But I mean, if I'm going to be young at any spot, I'd rather be young at running back. We can work through that.
I have a new lens of way I look at football. I'm looking at your roster, and I'm looking at you trot your roster out of the field, and I'm looking at your offense. Who can stop your offense? It would have to be a really good team.
Well, the offensive coordinator's at Kentucky now, so that's one thing. You lost your offensive coordinator. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there because, I mean, I'm seeing teams win with – I mean, for Mendoza was in Indiana for 8 months. So it's not like – you know what I'm saying? We've got to come here and it's got to be this big kumbaya situation. You need to tailor your system to what talent you have, which is plenty of it.
Yeah.
Which is plenty of it. So it's no excuse. For the same with Texas, they're very similar, and you got quarterbacks that have top 10 potential. I know C.J. Carr also has that too at Notre Dame. He's a year younger than him though. So this is and I mean Dante Moore is go time, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's go time.
They mean it, and everybody thought you were coming out this year, but you put bad film out there in the playoffs, and so you wanted to do it again. So I mean, first play of the game, pick 6, bro.
Right, bro. That shit
it can't happen. It can't happen. They look shell shocked. I looked it up. At one point, it was 42-7.
Bruh.
At one point in that game, it was 42-7. Yeah, they lost 56-22. But
they scored a last-second touchdown on the scrub.
Exactly.
Bruh.
So it should have been 56 to 15.
Come on.
That's a 40 point. That's a 40-point beatdown to a team that's in your conference. It's not like it's an ACC school and a Big Ten school or a Big Ten school and a Big 12 school. No, sir. These are 2 Big Ten programs with coaches making $8, $9, $10, $12 million with easily $40 million budgets. No excuse, bro. On the same playing field. Oregon probably got a bigger budget than Indiana.
Bruh. They have no.
Ain't no probably. They do have a bigger budget. There's no probably. There's no problem. They definitely have a bigger budget than Indiana. So there's no excuse for Dan Lanning, who, like Sark, like Freeman, it's go time for Dan Lanning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people, Oregon fans, that get mad. Oh, well, Mario didn't win there either. Well, he was winning Rose Bowls or whatever it was at the time period. But during that time, he had to come fix a program, and that program got to a natty before you even got a chance to go to a natty. So.
Bruh.
You got to figure something out. A coach came, rebuilt a whole nother school, and got to a natty before the coach that he left. And let's not forget, Mario didn't leave him he didn't leave him with the covered bear up there. It wasn't Bear at Oregon when he left.
Now that you put it like that, oh my gosh! Like no, sir, Josh.
It's go time at Oregon, bro.
It's go time. They might be able to say, yeah, they're definitely 1A, 1B, 1C with Notre Dame.
That's what I'm saying. But they gotta win. That's why I gave the caveat that just be in the Final Four, because that lets me know that you were in the right trajectory. Now those Final Four games, you know how it go, injuries, whatever it is, but you gotta win, bro. You gotta be in that Final Four spot.
So when they got smoked by because when they got smoked by Ohio State, that was the Elite Eight.
That was Elite Eight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they had beat Ohio State earlier that year, didn't they? Because Riley Leonard didn't take a knee. Oh, not Riley Leonard, but Will Howard. He didn't take the knee. So it's like they had beat Ohio State previously, but then you play them again and you get smoked like that,
bro. They beat their ass, bro.
It wasn't even competitive.
It wasn't even it was over from the start. They couldn't stop Jeremiah. It was ridiculous, bro. I was like, damn.
And we've had this 3 in a row for Big Ten winning the national championship. So you look at Dan Lanning. We watched Jim Harbaugh win. We watched Ryan Day win. We watched Kirk Cignetti win. He got here 2 years after you, Dan Lanning, and one before you.
Bro, but here's the thing, though. They're in your conference. That's what makes it even worse.
In your that's the worst part about it. They're in your conference. They're in your conference. They're playing them this year.
And John, you've already played Indiana and lost at the crib, and then you play them again.
You gotta go there.
Oh, good night.
Well, we'll get there.
Yeah,
that's why it's gonna be fun to see, because they have an interesting matchup week 1 against Boise State. This is how serious I know how Oregon is. I mean, Boise went that 99 yards.
Bro, Boise always plays them tough, so we're gonna know off the rip how serious they are off the rip, bro.
Because they know this is a real game, and I already know Dan Lanning. He be talking all that smack. They're gonna drop one of them hype videos, and he gonna be saying stuff like, "It's just different over here, and we're different." Yeah. Well, I want to see the difference.
No facts. So I really do think that those teams need to be in there. I'm trying to think what else basically for week 0 that we could kind of. I think the biggest thing transitioning to is talking to everybody, and this could definitely get clipped up. Y'all, let me say this. It's week 0. Relax.
Right.
Don't be reaching Sacramento States and, bruh, just play.
There's all tons of games.
Bruh, it's play the main games.
I'm about to start naming some games that you shouldn't even like. Why are you even talking to me about this? Don't call my phone and ask me about North Dakota State.
Bro, no, bro, because it's I want everybody to think about this, Josh. If those games that you're talking to me about was on the main slate for next week, would you be talking about them? No. It's just because it's football on, bro. You know me. I have a saying called I'll wait. I'll wait for my money. If I got to play 2 combined tickets from week 0 or week 1, I'll wait. If you're going to tell me I'm guaranteed $500 by the end of week 1, I'll wait.
Correct.
Just wait, y'all. Just be patient.
Correct. Yeah, bro.
Like,
there's no need for the gusto.
you shouldn't be doing player props and same game parlays for Stanford versus Hawaii, bro. Just stop.
Correct. Just stop, bro.
Just stop.
There's no interest in that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at this slate, bro. Like, don't. I shouldn't see any tickets with Rhode Island versus Temple on it. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's stay focused on the games that have value. These games don't have value. You know what I'm saying? And there are games that are on the bubble, like the Baylor Arbor game. There is some value there, but you better be on the right side of it.
Yeah, I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you say, like, come on, man. Like, UNC Charlotte's a 16-point favorite against Citadel. What we doing, shit? Like, UNC Charlotte people, please cut it out.
Cut it out.
Don't be putting money on 16 points against the Citadel. Come on, man.
Like, I told somebody, I was like, somebody said, so do you know anything about Citadel? No, but I know enough about Charlotte. Fuck no. 16 and a half, show me, please. Because I didn't see it in 3 years.
Bruh, I've never seen them beat somebody by 17. Even when I thought that they had a great chance to win, they made it tough. They don't know how to win games comfortably. So it's like, bro, there's plenty of value.
Like,
don't be
like
reaching.
Jay Frank do be right with one thing. He said, losers do loser things. Loser programs find a way to lose games.
To lose, bro. They do, bro.
And that goes back to my Carolina thing. They're going to eat at anything. They're going to find a way to lose the game. And so you don't have to worry about anything. They're going to find a way to lose the game, whether it's turnovers or just something goofy.
Same with San Jose State. I mean, they're going to find a way to lose this game, bro. They're going to find a way to be down 31-0 at half.
Yeah, there you go. Make sure you rephrase it. They're going to lose the game, but they're going to find a way to get that spread covered in the first half.
Exactly. Whether it be pick sixes by the quarterback, the one thing as we get into better games, fumbles, which is something that you just can't. We can account for picks. I can account for picks. I cannot account for fumbles, bro. There's no way. You're over. You're cooked. 3 turnovers, you're cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain rules.
Yeah, certain rules. I think we touched on everything. We'll post some stuff, but I mean, it's week 0. We're excited to get back. It's not much to talk about. We're being straightforward.
Y'all were feeding the pig.
we're not just throwing games out there to just throw games out there. Like, please, don't bet on anything silly.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, and when there's another game we can't really discuss, but when shit posts the pick, you'll see how we feel about that game.
Yeah, bro. Like
it's just straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. There's only one game on the graphic we didn't discuss. It'll be on the main graphic when ship drops it, and they'll let you know how we feel about that strongly. So it's
strongly.
I'm pretty happy about this week 0, bro. We got 4 games. That's solid, bro. That's solid. It's a great and then now we can be very strategic because we got a lot of interesting week 1 games like that Florida State SMU game on a Monday.
Just relax, chat.
Bro. There's a lot of value out here
because we've got a lot for you that's on Labor Day that we've been talking about for about 8 months. Notre Dame 20 and a half. I don't give a shit what anybody says,
bro. We can discuss that now. We already told you how we feel about Notre Dame this season. So they're playing Wisconsin, not a good football program. Just 2 teams on completely different spectrums.
We've said that we're comfortable up 24 and a half.
You can take that up. You can take it up.
Josh, no lie. They may not show it, but I was monitoring this situation around January or whenever they drop the first spreads or look ahead spreads.
I mean, we've been on this for a while.
I think we said they're going to beat them by at least 21. When they opened that spread up at 16 and a half, I said, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
What is it now?
It's 21 and a half or 20 and a half. Yeah. They're going to cover that. Like, Wisconsin is not even on the same stratosphere as Notre Dame.
That spread is so low that I'm comfortable taking the first half spread based off
Yes.
of how low the full game spread is.
Yeah, bro, because
That
it's
and I don't really we rarely do that.
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, because
I don't
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care Wisconsin scores first. That'll be their last score.
Right. Teams score first all the time. It's scripted. The first 10 plays are scripted. So like, I mean, they better score first. Because if they
No.
don't score first,
Josh, how are they going to score?
I have no idea. I have no idea how they're gonna score.
Okay, walk me through Wisconsin marching down the field on Notre Dame.
There is no world where Wisconsin. But
like,
but
well, I tell you
like,
what, there's the 1%. If Wisconsin drives down the field on Notre Dame, then we got some problems about that national championship pick.
well, and we can double back on that too, because that's how they're gonna do it.
But
if you're gonna play with Wisconsin, then we got an interesting schedule because you know what I'm saying, they got BYU on the humbug. Like there's a lot of different games that Notre Dame has. That's nothing like this.
I'm not even putting that negative energy there. They're Wisconsin. That's one pick I'm not backing off of. I'm not doing Wisconsin plus 32.5, plus 35.5. I don't care. There will be no Wisconsin tickets.
And this game's not even a home game for Notre Dame. I mean, for Wisconsin, this game's at Lambeau.
It's not a neutral field, so
it's at Lambeau. So even worse.
You're getting your doors blown off. If this game had been at Notre Dame, the spread would be 28.5.
Absolutely, 29. Might have even been 30.
Wisconsin is so bad.
They got a quarterback from Old Dominion. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's a running quarterback, so I don't care for him.
Well, then that leads more into Notre Dame because I mean Notre Dame has first rounders at every.
Bro,
I said they got top 50 picks at every place on their defense. Linebacker, defensive end,
everywhere,
corners,
everywhere.
Yeah, they've got stars everywhere.
Their defense could probably get picked top 30 in the NFL draft. Right
Absolutely.
Now. They have
absolutely. I mean that corner's going top 10.
Yes, sir. He's
Leonard
big
Moore.
Thing, so they're not going to be able to throw the ball because
he's not running on them either.
Yeah, they're not running on him. And then what I do know, Notre Dame's not going to play sloppy football. So nope. I know they're going to play sound football. And I'm going to leave this. That video that we last seen Notre Dame not understanding why they're all in the auditorium and Marcus Freeman and them didn't understand why they didn't make the playoffs. That was the last time we got to see them. I
expected that though, bro. The funniest part about them not making the playoffs is that we predicted it. Like it was around this, just like this past year, we talked about 3 teams. We've been talking about certain teams. Last year, I said, "Shit, if they come out,
they start 0-2.
Miami,
you said that
they're not going to the playoffs, bro. They can't. How are they gonna go? Who have they beaten?"
Yeah, you said that. You said there's a world where these niggas start 0-2.
Correct. And so it happened. And it's exactly what happened.
That's funny.
And so yeah, bro, it's gonna be an interesting year. It's a lot of sleeper teams too that we like. I mean, next week, like that Louisville Ole Miss game. Woo! That's probably the biggest game of week 1 to me.
Bruh,
to me, the most even matchup. That should be a really good football game.
Well, okay, you know what? I'm gonna say my thoughts on that game, but
that's what I just, bro. These are the type. That's what I'm saying, bro. You don't have to pick Furman versus UT San Martin, bro. When we got Louisville, Ole Miss, we got Notre Dame with a ton of value. We haven't even talked about it. We got Indiana playing a team that lost their coach and their quarterback. Like, there's a lot of games next week where there's a lot of value for us. So I'm not pressed. We're not pressed to just bet on any type of game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this: bet responsibly. You know, people are loading $5 to $10 onto their account. Relax, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. Bet responsibly. Bet what you can bet. You know what I'm saying? Because I have seen betting has gotten out of control. I mean, there's more money on sports betting than there is in the market when it comes to like trading and whatnot.
Out of control. So, also, when we post tickets, play the fucking picks.
Yes, bro. Don't add your don't remix it. I don't need a remix of the picks that we had because if you lose, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, if you take off picks, that's fine, but don't add anything. There's a reason why that
Yeah.
ticket is like that. But make sure you follow us on all the socials. We'll post everything on Twitter. We'll post
Yes,
everything on
sir.
Instagram. For you
Probably
people that think you're too cool to follow the pages, do not just keep texting us and asking us what to pick. Bro, I posted the thing on it. I can't text everybody the picks. Like at that point, we need to
Ship
be
has Ship runs a full gym and has 2 daughters over there and wife. Does not have time.
like,
Do not
bro,
have
like
time.
unless you are my personal people, like, bro, get out
Somebody
of
that
here.
can
Bro.
call me.
Yeah, bro, go on the page. I posted them 2 days ago.
You know what I'm saying? You're better off to catch me on Twitter anyway. One of these days
Oh
I'll
my-
get Ship to make my thing. You better. Ship just introduced me to Instagram comments because Georgia fans don't like us.
Bruh.
We letting you
Don't
slide
worry.
right now.
When's their first big game? We'll be on their next.
I think it's like week 3. I don't
Yeah.
think Georgia fans gonna hear from us until
Loaded.
September.
We told them they weren't loaded at wide receiver, and they didn't believe us. Loaded. Loaded. Okay. Bruh.
Okay.
I think because we laugh and joke too much, people don't take us serious. But then when it
Exactly, bro.
but then when
Like that Tennessee game, we told people, bro, take Tennessee with the points.
Please
Please take Tennessee with the points.
Said that shit better not open up more than fucking 7 points.
Sure enough.
There's no way that they're, bro.
They were a field goal away, bro.
I'm still mad at Tennessee for that, bro. We needed
I
that.
had Dolly Parton loaded up, rest in peace. Had it loaded up. Good old Rocky Top.
Oh my God, I was gonna kill Georgia fans, boy. They couldn't. Tennessee,
but we still got to get them back against Ole Miss because we told them your coach do stupid stuff.
Yeah, went for it on 4th and didn't get it and lost.
First play, Ole Miss box Trinidad.
So we got an interesting season coming up, Josh. Week 0,
man.
we get to sit back on Saturday.
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about LSU Clemson. Bro, we got value, bro. Just relax, everybody. Just relax. Play the tickets that's played. We got value next week. We got great value next week.
And then
LSU Clemson, bro.
And then next week you could combine the college week 1 into NFL. Dallas 2.5 versus the Giants. Well, we're giving that pick out. I don't care who you are.
Giants fans, you can please DM me or comment. You're getting smoked.
You're getting your
cut it out.
Doors.
Just cut it out.
You're getting your doors blown off. 2.5 is not enough.
Come on, like you got Lamb and Pickens, bro. Just stop, bro.
Just stop, bro.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Y'all aren't ready. In a year or 2, you know what I'm saying? You add some weapons with Malik Neighbors. We can talk. I like Dart. Not right now. People be trying to rush it. Not right now, bro. Sorry.
But
I'm 2-0
right,
this
Josh, we're gonna wrap it up. I think that
yes,
that was 52 minutes.
Yeah, that was condensed. Got